2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Titans set to go to... First time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his fifth year at quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. And here's a give to Spears. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Levis to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Levis. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Gay's kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives.
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just two plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Rattler wants to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. You talk about this Titan defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a carry for Allen. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Levis sets up to throw here. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. That's complete to Wicks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Play action now. Levis. Oh, he's got a man wide. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now. Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Levis looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And New York set to take the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now Allen. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This 2nd and 4. Now Rattler. His throw caught at about the 5. 23 yards on the play. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with career touchdown number 60. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 13-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Levis to throw off play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. Here's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Offense coming up now to start their next drive. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. Oh, he put her on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Levis back to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jets will take over. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Let's go. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
He finds his man complete. It's Hoffman. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we reach halftime here, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Second down in the yard. On the toss, it's Spears. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Right back to Spears. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. Levis out of the gun on third down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Rashad Bateman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Steps away to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Levis. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Levis to throw it. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Levis. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Slot man moves right. Oh, here's a fake on the Jets sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Titans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Hand off to Spears. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those deep.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 50 yards. And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Jets, first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll look to throw again. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Jets.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, it would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hoffman. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoffman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before the...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
49, Mike 49.
They'll start on the ground with Spears. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. And now a run with Spears. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just had nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Flush to his right. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field,